Soundstripe.
Woo, child, my goodness.
Soundstripe.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Taya for Show. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your girlfriends. Hey, support me, you guys. I want your comments. Thank you, everyone, for making the comments that they made on a few of my videos. Lovely comments. I try to reply to as many as I can. And let me tell y'all, I mean, something ain't supposed to be eaten, but let me tell you, this turtle pecan blizzard from Dairy Queen is fire. It is so damn good. It's so dangerous. It don't make no sense. But the turtle pecan blizzard from Dairy Queen, yummy. So always remember that this is for entertainment purposes only, and be respectful to each other, you guys. Now that bitch that tried to call out Candace's husband, I have no respect for her. Girl, bye. So we gonna get on to Love and Marriage Huntsville. No, I said Love and Marriage Huntsville. Forgive me, y'all. Y'all see where I'm at, right? This damn ice cream got me nuts, right? So what I mean is we are going to get on to Real Housewives of Potomac, season 7, episode 12. Me and Nasty, a human Sesame Street face, and Chris and Eddie flirted with a beast. That's what we're going to get on today. So, y'all, this show was so good. And then next week is going to be even better. They better not skip a week. I swear to God, they better not skip a week. I want to see this next week. You know how they try to interrupt stuff and they try to skip episode? I better see it on next Sunday. So, the show starts off with Karen and Ray at Karen's venue. It's the Grand Dame and friends. Karen is there checking on things. She is the first non-comedian to host an event there, and she is so honored, you guys. Karen then talks with Matt, her little assistant friend. I don't know what the fuck he is, but he helps Karen when he can. And he goes over the show. They talk about how it's a pride show and they talk about love. Ray's a little confused. He's like, whatever. And then they talk about Michael being on Grindr. And that Michael's been on Grindr a few times. No surprise there, you guys. And then they go to the scene with Mia and her family. And Mia and G are reading bedtime stories to their kids, to their two youngest, which I think is so sweet, and stuff like that. Don't y'all wish y'all could be all glammed up like Mia when she at her house? I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I know cameras are around, but I'm gonna tell y'all I get comfortable in my home and I love being comfortable in my home. So if I look like, like a crackhead in pajamas and shit like that with my little thing on my head, I don't give a damn. Feel me if you want to, because I'm gonna be comfortable at home. I ain't put on all that damn makeup. I hope I don't scare y'all away. So anyway, they read into their kids, which is so sweet. Then Jacqueline arrives. I shade that close to a friend because she had to ring that damn doorbell. So and G and Mia invite her in, and it just seems really awkward. It's just I don't tell me what y'all think. It's just Jacqueline just came out of no fucking word. But anyway, they've known each other since they were little, and just every time they're around each other, do y'all think it's staged or do you think they've actually known each other for a long time? And if they did they just get reacquainted? That's why Jacqueline's here. But it's just something that isn't right, and you can feel it. Don't know what it is. So G offered some champagne to Jacqueline, and she says, "Thanks, I need a gentleman in my life." And then Mia responds by saying, "Clearly you do, because everyone thinks mine is yours too." Then Mia in confessional, she states that Jacqueline is like a sister wife without benefits, and she compares it to s'mores. Gross. So they all sit on the couch and ask Gordon if he wants to be in the middle. The whole scene is just really weird. Because they're like, you want to sit in the middle? You want to do this? It was just very sexual and gross, you guys. And, maybe that's just me, but it looked gross. But like I said, they all sit on the couch and ask Gordon if he wants to be in the middle. And the whole scene was weird. They talked about Giselle's question at the podcast and how Giselle wanted to know about Mia's past. Because Giselle's nosy ass did ask a lot of questions, but the thing is, do you have to answer? There is nothing wrong with telling somebody to go mind their damn business, especially Giselle. You ask her questions, she don't answer shit. I'm being honest when I say that. So, they talk about Giselle's questions. Jacqueline then talks about how, Giselle brought up how her and Mia were showering together. And then Jacqueline goes, well, I had a great view. Mia's like, oh, thank you. Ooh. And then G's like, ooh, I got to take more showers with my wife. I wish she would take more showers with me. I got to start doing that. And then Mia's like, you like lukewarm water. I can't take no shower with that. And then G's like, I said Gordon. G's like, I don't. She said, we use the same temperature. Stop with that bullshit. It's so funny. They do try to show G as a nice guy all the time. However, it makes you wonder how he is behind closed doors. Why does G? I keep saying Gordon. God Lord. So why does G look like one of them aggressive, old school pimps when ain't no cameras rolling? That's what he act like. Because they always try to make him look nice, and then when he starts going at like, you're that bullshit, you know. But who knows? I may be wrong. Um, and then G. Then Jacqueline says they think our relationship is sexual between the three of us. They think we're a couple. They think we're doing a threesome. Jacqueline then says they asked me if y'all bought my Porsche. And all this time, G's acting surprised. He's like, "Why did they think we have a threesome? What? What?" And he just like he lying. You know damn well that woman did some shit with that man. Because from next week's episode, um, Mia says, "Keep your legs closed to married men." Copy Nini's line. So is that G or is that other man? Right? So then G looks surprised and she's like, "Yeah, they think you guys bought my Porsche." And then G's like, "Why would they disrespect you like that?" And then she goes, "Well, you guys did help me because I was going through a rough relationship and I needed some help. So, you guys did help me with the down payment. So they did help her get the Porsche and it is in her name. So it's her damn car. So why isn't it, and why is it Giselle's fucking business anyway? It's like, I don't know. I just can't, when somebody's nosy like that, they don't get an answer from me. I'm either silent, I don't say shit to them, or I let them know it's none of your business. So they all worried about the wrong stuff. And G was like, "No, it was Mia that really helped you, really, because she loves you." And she go, "You don't love me, G?" And G goes, "Yeah, I love you, Jacqueline." Um, so I'm just saying, what do y'all think about this relationship between Jacqueline, Mia, and G? Do y'all honestly think that Jacqueline's going to make it on to next season? It seems like they're trying to put her on, but I don't know if she fits. I don't think she fits the mold of the Potomac Housewives. It just seems like she'll always be Mia's shadow, and then she'll probably have to friend somebody else just to be on the show again next year. So I don't know. This whole damn situation is disgusting. That's all I can say. Now, next, Ashley meets up with her PYTs. I need to find something for that because um, Pretty Young Things. I don't think so. I just don't think so. I'm gonna have to think of, was it PYT? Let's see. Um, I don't know. I can't even think of something right now. Puppets your treat. I don't know. That's horrible. That don't even sound right. But anyway, because we got a puppet face of like damn Sesame Street. So anyway, PYTs is an understatement. Now, Giselle meets them there as well. And like I said, that Sesame Street face girl is there. She kept whipping. Why the hell did that girl keep whipping her damn head around? It's okay, y'all. I'm sorry. That looks like she crazy or something. Why the fuck does she keep whipping that head around like that? Do y'all do that with all that with a lot of hair like that or whatever? You know, I mean, she had that wig on her head or whatever the fuck it is, but why does she keep whipping her head and looking crazy? This is the meme that people keep posting all the time. It's just weird, girl. Ooh. So anyway, um, and then they say they initiated Giselle's ass. And Giselle's like, y'all don't wear panties. So, you know, Giselle beat to that group. They ain't no good. So that group is good for you. And y'all, I just cannot stop looking at. Okay, from now on, I'm referring to this lady as the Beast because she fits quite a few characters on Sesame. Candace was right, and she looks like that garbage guy. She like Cookie Monster. She like Ernst Burt. She look like damn. She like a whole bunch of them ugly ass characters. Oof, I know that's wrong, but I'm being honest. And you know what? I am gonna get on her. Y'all can say I'm saying bad shit about her because I don't know her. But no, I don't respect anybody that tries to ruin somebody's marriage. You get no fucking respect from me and no damn sympathy because this bitch is married herself. She won't want nobody doing that to her. This woman is married with children, and here you are trying to start some shit which they had on film and they showed that your ass was lying. And karma is a bitch because you trying to do something for a paycheck. And your ass, I mean, what do you think you're gonna be a regular housewife looking like that? Bitch, I don't even think you knew. You're talking about I could see from the side. Maybe your other fucking eye was looking in another direction. I don't know how the fuck you saw Chris way over there, unless that other eye was reaching. But that motherfucker wasn't looking at you, girl. You were looking at the wrong thing. And please explain to me how your ass was able to do that. All right, on a good note. um, Giselle then brings up the spring fling. Ashley then states, yes, all my friends were there when it all happened. Giselle asks Beastface what happened, and Beastface then states that she's at the bar while telling this story. While telling this story, she's whipping her hair around in a weird way, looking fucking crazy, like I said earlier, and stated that Chris came to me, you know, acting all shy. You know how you just standing there. Um, and then for 2 minutes, I noticed from my side crooked letter I that he was just staring at me. And they showed that clip. That mofo didn't want nothing to do with this girl. She need to stop damn lying. And then she just busted and thirsty as hell, y'all. Then she stays for 2 minutes like he was looking at her. And then she goes, since he was looking, I just say hi. And he says hi back and that his name is Chris. And then she then tells him that her husband's name is Chris. And Chris says, yes, that is a common name. You know, a lot of us Chris's are alike. And damn, y'all, this is the thing. I love that the cameras are there because that motherfucker didn't say shit about all of us Chris's are alike. Girl, beast. You better stop playing. You fucking around with the wrong thing. These people made a vow before God as marriage, just like you did, and here you go trying to destroy it. This is a setup from maybe Ashley's paying you because you need to be a nanny friend. Where the hell you are to Ashley? Ashley set this whole thing up. And that's why all her friends were around because Ashley, get over that Candace shit. You and Micah are getting a divorce. Candace gave you facts about your nasty husband and you're just not over it. Okay, fine. Move the fuck on. So now you just want to go after her marriage? She wasn't going after your marriage. She was giving you facts about what your nasty ass husband was doing. So now you're trying to give her false shit that's happening against her husband. That's not right. Everybody knows your husband is disgusting, Ashley. Everybody knows it. It's not a surprise to you. You say this all the time. So the thing about it is you are trying to set up some bullshit. So anyway, then she says, um, Giselle then states, you never met him before, right? And the Beast says no. Then she goes and says, well, Happy Eddie then comes up to me smiling and flirting. Bitch, here you go again. Here's somebody else's husband. I don't use the word bitch a lot, but this I have to use it for. Because you just said Wendy's husband came up to you smiling and flirting and doing the most. Disgusting. It's disgusting to me. She says she would not have known that Eddie was married because of the way he was flirting. And then Ashley, in her confessional, she states that um, she states that she's known that crooked-eyed bitch for about a year, and all her friends were there, and they can account for what took place and what she's saying, and they would not lie to her. Well, Ashley, Michael and your sloppy little pyts lied to you, and you stupid. And this is a person that you're gonna have around the kids and that you trust that just lied to your face. And not just that, they not we they have it on film that she's lying. And you are soaking this shit in. You and both Giselle are soaking it in like it's so juicy and delicious that you can't wait to get it out because you guys are like, ooh, it's so good that I'm going to be able to ruin a marriage because my shit don't go good. And that's all that's about. So Ashley then states she feels that it's not an isolated incident. And with them having issues, they're trying to have babies and stuff like that. Sharing personal info that Candace gave to her that these women have no right to know. I know it ain't your damn. I know Candace isn't your friend. However, I think it's disgusting that you're using the fact that she's trying to have a baby against her. Because you didn't like the fat shaming, did you? You were fucked up about her saying that you're wide body, but now you're using that she can't have babies against her. So Ashley, you suck. So anyway, she goes, I don't want Candace to get in a situation like me down the road because I was cheated on. Ashley, shut up and don't compare your disgusting situation with Candace at all because you're not a friend. A good friend can give her advice. Why the fuck would she come to you after you just set her up a whole bunch of times and refuse to move on? You're not a friend. You have no right. So anyway, Ashley don't give a shit about Candace. Ashley then asked when she told Candace. Ashley was then asked. So what happened when you told Candace about this incident before? Did she receive it? And then Ashley goes, no. Beeson says next time I see him, I'm gonna have a long conversation with him. Giselle then states that she's not gonna. She just said she ain't gonna let you talk to her husband. And you'll never talk to her husband, you best believe. Ashley then states, do I need to tell Wendy now? Beastface then states that Eddie was a little more subdued than Chris. So as I said, Ashley does state she wants to, she said she wanted to know if she should tell Wendy. And then Beastface says he was a little more subdued than Chris. Whew, that's all I can say. So I don't know. This to me, you guys, this is just mad disrespectful because you're putting these rumors out there, you're discussing it with other people, you're telling everybody about it, and you're not going to the person first. They all know each other's number. And I understand they need a storyline and shit like that, but they all know each other's number. They can call each other or something like that. And like I said, the way, I like the little relationship that Ashley and Candace were gonna have, but Ashley's motive was all the stuff that's trying to go against Candace, period. She had no good intentions of trying to be friends with Candace ever. She found a way to get through Candace and use her because she's using a baby against her. And the thing about it is people are like, well, Candace did it to her, but as a grown ass woman, move the fuck on. Worry about Michael's nasty ass. You know what I mean? You're going through a divorce. The last thing I'd be thinking about is that shit. Think about getting them coins properly from Michael Ashley. You're worried about the wrong shit. Maybe trying to keep your mind off of it. But you're going about it the wrong way because karma is a bitch. That's all I have to say. So Ashley then states that if she was in Candace's situation, she would want to know when it comes to, you want to know when it comes to your spouse, and she doesn't think ignorance is bliss. Giselle then states that, Ashley, you got some work to do, child. You got some messy ass work to do, is what you're trying to do. You're trying to make these women feel like shit because you're miserable. Giselle is miserable. Ashley's miserable. I think Robin has come to it a little way, but she's still miserable too because they're all together. So, they go to a clip of Wendy talking to her husband. And first they show a little clip in the kitchen, and her husband said he brought her a donut, but it was really for him. But, go past that part. Then Wendy's talking to her husband, and she tells him about the outrageous rumor, She states that she met with Ashley, and she was telling him about Beast Faced. And Ashley's saying something about her friend saying something about Eddie. And her friend told her that Eddie came over and he was very flirtatious. And they were calling him Happy Eddie because he was going overboard with the flirting. He just had this big ass smile on his face and he was just going overboard and flirting with all the ladies in the group. And then when he goes, not happy. Or when he goes, not happy Eddie. And then when he goes, what's the issue, Ashley? She says, Eddie's a very happy guy. And Eddie's looking at her like, I smile at everybody. I smile at the homeless guy on the street. I smile at everybody. I do. He says, what am I? He says, I'm going to just stop being too friendly. Damn. Because they're going to say I'm cheating. Because I'm being too friendly. I can't smile at nobody. And even when he agrees, she says, you smile at everybody. And when he goes, I'm not concerned about him being friendly. What is wrong with that? Y'all got to come with something better than that. And then she says, y'all, my man is happy. That's why he's smiling. Um, and she goes, look at me. Why wouldn't he be? Go, Wendy. Go, Wendy. She said that. And then Eddie looks at his little girl with some weird looking eyes. He says, oh no, I might be flirting with you. Eddie funny, y'all. You listen, they trying to ruin that marriage. Y'all tried to do it before. Y'all ain't gonna do it now. Cause Wendy, they still devastated when Wendy told their ass off. Wendy strictly said, don't fuck with my family. And you know what, you guys? Here they go again. Wendy's been nice about it this time though. She's smiling about it. But she don't play about her family. So I'm just saying it's good to laugh at it and be the bigger person because these jealous bitches do not care about your happiness. And if you are happy, they want what you have or they don't want your ass to have it. That's just how it is. Now Giselle, the next scene is Giselle and Giselle, me and Robin meet up. And Giselle brings up that her and Ashley, Karen, and Robin got together, and Karen brought up Mia, looking up Jacqueline's coochie. So, and Mia says, "You know what?" And Mia was like, she just wanted me to look up there, and it was theatrical for me, and I wanted to get some tongs." Mia then says, I won't do that. I won't do that now. Giselle then asks Mia, why didn't you tell us about the Peter girlfriend situation? Mia then states, that didn't come up. And Giselle's like, with everything that happened I think that should have been brought up, because we don't know nothing about it. So then Mia states that Jill says Peter was the subject of a lot of conversations. Mia then states, talking about Peter's ex-girlfriend, she says, so let me get this straight. Peter's ex-girlfriend did not have sex with G. They just did foreplay. Mia had sex with her, and I guess the girl did foreplay. And then Mia goes on to say that the girl was in the wedding. She was a singer in the wedding, and Mia crashed G's bachelor party, and the girl was there. And then she's like, the girl was there, but she was singing. Do y'all believe that shit? I think that the girl was there as a stripper or some shit. She was singing at a Mel's bachelor party. So what she have on? Ooh, Mia, Mia, you are not. I mean, you can be as honest as you want to fucking be, but you ain't making yourself look good at all. You're just not making yourself look good. I mean, the way you met G, because he was a married man, and then you talk about all these little sex acts, it's just looking disgusting. And I keep saying that, but it's just gross, you guys. Um, and then Giselle and Robin's mouth open wide when they hear all this. So the lady was in her wedding. They don't get along now, is what Mia says. Robin then states, you shared that with Karen. Why? And then Mia says, I won't share shit else with Karen. Because she didn't told her all this stuff. And I mean, it's all true. So now, how sensitive she got with Wendy, with Peter. Y'all, there's more to it than that. You don't get that sensitive because you shouldn't be worried about that shit anyway. So we need to figure out what the fuck. Well, we don't need to figure it out. It'll come out to light pretty soon. So, ugh. And then the fact that she says she don't get along with the girl anymore. So if that's the case, Why was she so sensitive about Peter? He's like a brother to me. He, you better come on with some other shit because that ain't, no. So anyway, like Mia says, I won't take care of nothing else. And then in confessionals, Mia then states that if you're gonna tell stuff about me, come to me first and see if it's okay to run your mouth. She then tells Giselle and Robin, you know what, I'll tell you one thing. She won't be happy if I tell everyone why she don't like Charisse. Then Giselle says, give us a clue or something. Mia doesn't. And that's pretty big of her, right? Because she doesn't. And Mia looks horrible. Like when they show her close up, she looked horrible. I'm serious. Like close ups, but when they show her from a distance, she looks really gorgeous. I'm not kidding. She looks really gorgeous. And then a close up of the craters, and then all of a sudden them lips. I don't know what the fuck is with them damn lips, y'all. It's disgusting. Here I go with that disgusting word. They showed her close up, and she did something with her mouth. It's on the pictures on here, and it just looks scary to me. So I'm glad Mia didn't tell them what Karen said. She's trying to be the bigger person. Now, we're going to go to the day of Karen's show, and it looks fabulous. She even had her candles there. Was it 3-wick candles? Something like that. 3-wick candles, her little stuff. And then she has the Ladom hive. She has her own little groupies, her Ladom hive. Giselle arrives, and she is called Karen by the security guy. And she says, I'm not Karen. Sorry, I'm trying not to laugh. Then in confessional, she states, for all y'all saying I do not support Karen in the past, this is a clear indication because I'm at this event and I still don't know what it is. Had it though shade in there, didn't you, Giselle? So anyway, Mia and Jacqueline then arrive. Ashley and Beastface arrive. How convenient. So why did Ashley bring her? I mean, that's just a bitchy ass move, period. Ashley brought her to start shit. To Karen's event, which is very important. But it is drama, you guys. They're there to start drama. We get it. But damn. Giselle then states, Ashley brings the girl who says all the husband flirted with her. She is not. And then, in a confessional, like I said, Giselle states, Ashley then brought this woman here that said all these men have flirted with her. So, then Giselle says, you know what? I'm not mad because Candace listens to nothing. And this is going to be good. Two jealous and miserable bitches, Ashley and Giselle. Because the disrespectfulness is disgusting. I keep saying that word, I know, but you brought this woman to cause a scene at Karen's event. It's just bad. There's nothing good about this whole situation. And like I said, gizzard and forehead. I'm sorry, I'm going to say it, gizzard and forehead. The women are at the table and they talk about Karen and Mia at the club, where Mia took her, what she call it, Barbie boobs or some shit like that, and Mia took her breast out and rubbed it all over on, rubbed her Barbie titty on against Karen. Then the ladies asked, did y'all see that video? Charisse is the one that posted the video. Karen in confessional says that Charisse only posted it because she wanted to get, her attention, and that Karen don't fuck with Charisse, so she don't care. Candace and her mother arrive, and Candace comes in singing, hello. She come in there singing with her little voice. So, and the fact that Candace's mother was there with her, and we know Candace has had issues with her mother in the past, but I think her mother has been very mellow at this point. But the fact that shit's about to go down, and they don't even care that her mother's there to do this, so there's just no respect, you guys. Like, you gonna act like this in front of my mother? You know what I mean? That's just, it's bad. It really is. So that's kind of how I was feeling at this point. We know stuff's going to go down. She came with her mom. I'm glad Chris didn't come with her, but it's just like these women just don't give a damn. Giselle then states that Charisse is upset because she wasn't invited. Why the fuck would Karen invite Giselle? I'm surprised your ass is there. So anyway, Ashley then, then tells Mia. So me and Karen had a conversation, and you like to look at vaginas? It's like, damn, Ashley. Just bring that shit up. And then Jacqueline then says, wait, was this when I had a yeast infection? And then Mia is cracking up, but Giselle and Ashley look so fucking disgusted. They are not laughing at this point. They're like, ugh. And then Mia says, I'm not excited about y'all knowing that, especially when we were having girlfriend chat. I was having girlfriend chat with Karen. And also, she said some stuff about you guys, but I don't remember what it is. But I wouldn't discuss that with y'all. So the fact that we had this Kiki moment and we were just, this was something between us, should have been personal. Karen then starts the event and is, and and she says, "Hey," in her confessional, that yes, these tickets were paid for and not free and given away. She talking about Giselle and Robin's event where they spent 10 grand and they had to get some tickets away. As you can see, their event was not that successful. So that's who she was talking about, if y'all kind of want to know what that is. And then even though Karen's about to start the show, somebody comes out to introduce her. Robin arrives while Karen's actually Robin does arrive while Karen's talking on stage. Then G arrives as well. And then as Robin sits down, she can't even get her ass in the door. I know this is edited, so we really don't know how long it's been since Robin's been there, but I'm going by what I saw. Robin just got her ass there. She sat down, she talking damn Candace. Okay. So Robin then tells Candace, do you know that that's the girl that Ashley was talking about? Candace gives this priceless look across the table. And the look is priceless. Because that look could cut a bitch in half. And then Candace then says, that's Ashley's friend that says Chris was touching. And they show a clip of when Ashley told Candace about it. And Candace says she does not believe in Sesame Street characters and they do not belong. Next. She said they're fictional characters and they do not belong. Candace got some damn words. Damn. I do not believe in Sesame Street. They're fictional characters. That's a good one, y'all. Giselle and Robin then start talking about the timing of the show. Both they ass gotta sit there and hate as usual. Giselle then shows everyone, Karen's little booklet, itinerary, whatever you call it, list of Karen's show, and comedians come out. Then Karen, and then Karen could go. Karen did a good event. This is not easy to put together, even though Matt produced everything. She still had a packed fucking house. Stop hating. She's doing good. Be happy for her. Karen then says she is Karen comes out and she's like, I'm the Muhammad Ali of all live shows. No, you ain't, Karen, but good job on the show. Giselle then starts hating, as always, asking questions and acting confused. Just enjoy the damn show, Giselle. Damn. Oh, I thought it's about Karen. Oh, what time is this? What is that? What is that? If you're going to be supportive, bitch, be supportive. Stop being gizzardous. Shit. It's like, damn, y'all just can't be happy for somebody. Only thing Karen did at your show was took notes of what not to do. I better stop. And then Mia's like stated, I thought this was about Karen. This is the Karen and Friends show. Duh, Mia, did you read the fucking sign that says La Dame and Friends? Anyway, Karen then gets on stage and she says, this evening is about love. And this is after all the performances. She had like a drag queen perform. She had a lot of comedians perform at the show. I thought it was great. She had people laughing. It seemed like everybody enjoyed it. The show was for everybody. So after all the entertainment, Taryn's on stage and she, talks about the evening about love and questions can now be, she has 3-1 on stage. And she's like, ask us some questions, y'all. This is the time. Karen then states that, she says, I don't go to church looking for men because the men that go to church, they're looking for several women. And I got my Ray Ray. I don't know what point she was trying to make, but if she talk about looking for men in church, I think that was a jab toward Giselle, you guys, because Giselle and Jamal Bryant, that's what that was about. Yes, it was. And so Mia then gets up and says she has a question. So Mia gets up, hello, Karen. So what do you do When you share something with a friend of yours and she runs her mouth and tells her other friends. Mia then drops the mic. Kara goes, okay. Karen then says to the audience, I think Miss Thing is putting me on the chopping block here. Karen in confessional then says, Mia, this ain't your show, so stop it. Karen then tells Mia, I love you. What I said to you is the truth, so get over it, okay? I don't know. Was Mia wanting Karen to say something else? Karen was real. What I said to you was the truth. It wasn't a lie until it was told to her. What now, Mia? So then Mia then states, well, if I tell you something, definitely don't go tell these two. And she points at Giselle and Robin. And then Giselle reaches out, because we going to tell it. We going to tell it. You know. I thought that was a funny part. And then Karen got the best, besides Candace saying the Sesame Street characters. Karen got the best damn line of the night. Karen is in confession. She goes, go sit your ass down and go complete your build a pussy project and leave me the fuck alone at my show. Y'all can't tell me y'all weren't laughing. I wish she would have said it there because that would have been more appropriate, but you know. She did good holding that shit along. Build a pussy project, y'all. Damn. You can't. Ooh, I was cracking up. Then, of course, Giselle starts hating on Karen again, stating that her ego has gotten so big. When she met her, her ego was already big, and now it's even bigger. Karen, don't nobody care about you like that. Giselle, yes, they do. And you know why, Giselle? The hate you give to Karen is because, um, you know what, Giselle? Just dust the cobwebs off, get a Bible, and pray on all the hating that you give all these women. I really think you really need to do that because you hate a lot on these women and you do care because you wouldn't be commenting on it. You wish you had the husband that Karen has. You wish you had the money that Karen has. You just wish you had the success. So everything she does, you hate on. You ain't no friend. I don't know why she ever fucking trusts you in the first place. All you do is hate. So get your Bible out and pray about it. um, Ashley then tries to introduce Beastface to Candace. Candace then states, is that your friend that states that Chris was grabbing on her and, um, you know, grabbing on her? And then she says, oh, no, he didn't touch me, but he was talking to me and flirting heavy. Candace then says, so what did he say, Beast? I'm joking. She said, what did he say, girl? She goes, he introduced himself to me, and then I told him my husband's name was Chris too. He then says that all the Chris's are similar. Then his elbow was getting a little closer to me, and he didn't touch me though, but he was getting really close. But his eyes were touching me. She then says he was flirting with her friend as well. Mia then states in confessional that, okay, I'm listening to all this, and Wendy and Candace are like 8+, okay? But I'm looking at Beast Face, and she like a 4. She ain't cute, but never mind, she ain't cute. So anyway, after Candace is just looking at this Beast Face, and she really don't have much to say at this point. Like, ugh, I would roll my eyes too. And Wendy's sitting there laughing because Wendy knows it's so bullshit. I'm laughing at how Wendy's looking like, and they don't want to deal with this bullshit. And I don't blame them. Like, this, you looking at this girl across the damn table and you like, this bitch got some nerve. So yeah, I'm going to get a little bit deep into this guy, guys. The disrespect. How do you handle it? Ashley brought her there for that reason. Ashley spread the rumors for that reason. Giselle was part of it. They want to destroy this marriage so bad, you guys. So let's be honest. When will this shit end? Is this just how the show is going to always be, you guys, going after people's families and husbands? Is this what it is? It's getting to me to be very ridiculous. They already went for Wendy's husband before, now they're doing it again. Now this whole season, Giselle was trying to go after the husband. You got Ashley trying to say there were DMs. They couldn't get him for the DM shit, right? So now they're just trying to find something else to get him. And then we got proof, you guys. We got proof by cameras that she lied. So when is just trying to destroy people's marriages falsely? You're making false accusations against this man of something he didn't do because you don't like his wife, so you want to ruin the marriage. You guys, when does this shit stop? Because it's getting so ridiculous. Because you don't know what somebody's going through. You know what I mean? And then you want to start shit like this. You want to break up families because it feels good for you, because you get the good feeling of causing issues in somebody's relationship. Not cool. So, Karen finally closes the show. And then Ashley then calls Candace to say, I know you had some weird feelings. She goes, Candace, hey, Candace, I know you had some weird feelings toward my friend. And Candace goes, Ashley, no. Okay, Ashley, you said Candace has some weird feelings towards your friend. You started this shit. You brought her there to cause an issue. So I would politely say, I got issues with you and that cookie face monster bitch. That's what I would say. Forehead and cookie monster. Because there's nothing good coming from Ashley at all. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. She don't give a fuck about Candace. She ain't Candace's friend. Stop trying to be certain. Oh, I just want to help her because my husband. Bitch, you ain't never cared. Just like you still trying to get to her from the past. Nothing. You have no good intentions. Leave her alone. It's that fucking simple. But you can't, can you, Ashley? You are not going to leave Candace alone until you feel like her and Chris are going to divorce or you make her fucking life miserable. It is what it is. So Ashley then goes, don't dismiss my friend. Let's just clear the air. You did this to Jacqueline, so let's just clear the air. Candace calls Ashley a messy hoe in confession. She says, take your Sesame Street friend and go count, go do some ABCs, bring some books to the damn kids. This is what she says in confessional. So Beastface then approaches Candace and she goes, would you like to talk? Okay. So at this moment, you guys, you have this woman that's trying to say your husband tried to touch her with his fucking elbow. And you know she lied about everything. At this point, do you knock her the fuck out? Or do you be the big person or walk away? Because how much disrespect? I mean, shouldn't you just do a double backhand slap the shit out of Ashley and slap the shit out of Sesame Street face? Because both of them were mad disrespectful. And then Ashley tried to call Candace out. Don't dismiss my friend. Oof. Gosh. It don't make no sense. There's so like many things I want to say to that, but I'm keeping it to myself because I don't want to say it. You come to me in my face about my man with shit that didn't even happen. You're brave. And I'm going to say that Sesame Street face beast is very brave to approach Candace that way. So that's all I got to say. And then Candace tells everybody keep that Sesame Street bitch away from me, looking bitch away from me. Which she has every right to, because don't nobody want to talk to that bitch. I'm just being a keep her away. So anyway, Candace and her mother leave. Now, you guys, next week is gonna be the shit. Mia's going at it with Jacqueline. Karen jumping off on tables because of Sharice. And there might be some other issues, but I don't give a shit about the rest. I want to know about Karen and Sharice, and I want to know what happens between Jacqueline and Mia. I'm pretty sure that Candace now she's gonna get into it at some point, and she's gonna say some shit to Giselle, but they didn't show those parts, so I don't care. Next week is gonna be fucking fire. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in to Tie Up for Show. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe with your friends. And y'all know y'all like that music at the end. Go ahead and bop to it. Doom, doom, doom. Every time my little intro comes on, y'all, I'm not, and when it goes off, I am bopping to this music. It's full of energy. All right, you guys. I hope you watched the Housewives of Potomac. I want your comments. Let me know what you think. Mia Nasty. What you think about Wendy. What you think about Ashley. What you think about Cookie Monster Face. Y'all just let me know. Bye, y'all.
Soundstripe.
Woo, child. My goodness.